What's up, MMA nerds? This is the MMA Nerd, PJ Chu, and I just wanted to give you guys some UFC 137 predictions. And first of all, there's been someone on YouTube calling himself the MMA Nerd when I've been the MMA Nerd for forever, you know. So you know who you are. Please, you can keep on doing your video blogs, but just please stop referring to yourself as the MMA Nerd, because if you keep on doing it, I will come and beat you up, and Leo, my buddy, will bite you. But let's go to UFC 137. All right, the main event: BJ Penn versus Nick Diaz. Two of my favorite fighters. I think BJ Penn's probably my favorite fighter of all time. And Nick Diaz is currently one of my favorite fighters, and you know, I've always been a big fan. He's got kind of a cult fan base, and you know, a lot of you know, he's just kind of like the UFC badass, you know, the rebel, you know, missing press conferences, smoking weed, and you know, just doing what he wants to do, you know, flipping people to birds. So it's going to be an awesome fight. You know, I'm predicting BJ Penn will win this one because I just think Nick Diaz has never faced anyone as BJ Penn's caliber. You know, BJ Penn has better boxing, better jiu-jitsu, and can stop his takedowns, better wrestling. He's just all-around better fighter, and I think BJ Penn wins via TKO and finishes him. And I think it might be the fight of the year, but we'll have to wait and see next week. And second fight, the co-main event, would be Cheat Congo, big French gorilla dude, versus Matt Mitrione, who this is a great fight of heavyweights, and it's going to be probably you know, next, whoever wins this probably is going to move up way high in the ladder of the heavyweights, and I'm going with Cheat Congo because I just think Mitrione has a lot of power in his hand, but I think Cheat Congo wins a decision, despite being very heavy-handed himself. Crow Cop versus Big Country Roy Nelson. I'm going with Big Country on that one. Crow Cop is, you know, his days are done. You know, this might be his last fight. I would love to see him fight Big Nog Minotauro for one more fight, maybe in Japan in February. But I think Big Country wins, and hopefully Big Country can you know, lose some weight and step it up, because you know, he's always been the fat guy, but if he lost some weight, I think he could fight light heavyweight, maybe even middleweight. But you know, those two are both great fighters, you know. And next would be the Hawaiian Brad Tavares versus Dustin Jacoby. Both up-and-coming fighters. It's a middleweight bout. Both have good wrestling, heavy hands. I'm going with Brad Tavares, the Hawaiian, because he's just he's all around a better fighter, and I think he wins by a decision. All right, the last card, the last fight on the main card would be Hatsu Hayoki versus George Root. Hayoki is Sangoku champion, this awesome featherweight from Japan, and he got brought in to fight Jose Aldo, and everyone knows that, and I think he beats Root quite easily. I'm gonna go with a submission probably in the third round. Roop's a tough fighter, but Hayoki's all-around great fighter. He's big he's 5'11". You know, he's got great jiu-jitsu. You know, and he's gonna, if he wins, I think they might give him the title shot, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jose Aldo fights Chad Mendes first, because Mendes is the you know, he's the #1 contender in the featherweight. But other great fights not on the main card would be Dennis Seaver versus my boy Cowboy Cerrone, and that's a big fight because winner of that could moves on to the second tier under the contenders. And Cowboy's been on a roll. Seaver's a badass, but you know, lost a tough decision. But I think Cowboy wins. He's a lot taller than him. You know, he's 6 foot. Dennis Seaver is probably 5'6", and I think he outstrikes him using his Muay Thai. And yeah, so that's basically your UFC 137 predictions. You know, I'll be posting them on MMAnerd.com. Come check it out. And for the other MMA nerd posting on YouTube, please stop referring to yourselves as the MMA nerd, because I will come and find you, and And that's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and check out me and Jody's video blog at our next after the UFC 137. All right, peace.